Yes, lads, what's going on? And welcome back to another episode of the Tottenham Hotspur career mode. And honestly, boys, I've been excited to sit down and record this one. One, because we are so close right now to hitting 10k. And two, because I really think we unearthed a gem in the last episode. And that gem is none other than Bonnie. This man has been an absolute beast for me. Like, genuinely, I never knew it was going to work out as well as this. He's someone I wanted to sign for a long time, but Velez was our boy going into this year, lads. Remember, Velez was our boy. This is who's going to be playing. This was the man for us. But oh my God, has Bonnie blown all expectations out of the water. I love the style of the way that we built this team, and Bonnie just really suits that. With 15 appearances, 13 goals, 4 assists, the man is only 23, soon to be a French international. That is my belief. And I mean, you can never leave out Bakayoko. He's been pretty good as well. And with those two, I feel like we're going to have a really good season. So in this episode, we are going to hit January. We're going to push through the month of December, and we're going to hit January. But I am in a spot right now where I don't even know if we make any deals. Of course, we'll have the hashtag Ask Yorkies in this video also. But in terms of transfers, I think we might have a quiet January. I could be completely wrong. This might all get blown up. But I'm very happy with our squad right now. But before we can have some fun in the January transfer window, let's get through December. I'm going to kick off December with this game against Wolves, where I rotated the squad a little bit because we have Newcastle coming up, who are officially my bogey side, and I want the strongest 11 to take them on. And of course, let's not forget, this would be the first time that we're coming up against Dominic Solanke since his move to Wolves, and they look pretty good early on, and a silly mistake at the back. Oh my God, it meant Solanke would slip through Gibbs White, and he's been a legend of this channel, and they're going to make it 1-0. We tried to fire back as quickly as possible, creating a chance here and there. This one from Bonnie. We went close again just moments later with Adeyemi, but it flashes over the bar. It wasn't the only chance he would have though. As we entered the second half, we would go close yet again, and we will continue to apply the pressure in the second half with chance after chance going begging, but in the end, we just couldn't find the back of the net, and we're going to lose this one, which is not the result you want going into a game against Newcastle. And as we all already know, my record against Newcastle absolutely sucks. I knew we needed a good start in this game, and so often we normally do get a good start. After a little bit of Newcastle pressure early on, we look to apply our own with this chance here from Bakayoko. But all in all, it was a torrid first half. Not much happening whatsoever, but very early on into the second half, we would finally score against Newcastle and give ourselves the lead. It was Reinders, not expected. He doesn't score them often, but this is a very big goal for him and for the team. But we had to remember, it was very, very early into the second half, which of course leaves Newcastle loads and loads of time to try and get back into this game and at least try and manage a point out of this one. Fratasi was near enough unplayable in this game. I really don't like coming up against him. The guy is just an absolute machine. But luckily for me, they couldn't find the back of the net. The defence stood tall, and we are going to take a massive 3 points away from this Newcastle game. And the wins would keep on coming as we moved to play against Brøndby next in the Champions League. This was quite an important game because this basically says we're qualified. We still don't know if we'll play in the extra round, but we are qualified now in the Champions League. Madison and Bakayoko with the goals. It was great to see them on the score sheet, and we managed to get a great win here. And just to make us feel even better, it's going to be 3 on the bounce with this win against Brighton. Adeyemi getting a brace, and of course Madison again in the goals. He's been great in the sim. Adeyemi's been great in the sim. What a great run of games that we're seeing from James Madison, and we wouldn't stop seeing it because it's a brace against Nottingham Forest in the Carabao Cup, EFL Cup. God, man, that cup has had so many names, but that's another great win. That means 4 on the bounce. We're through in the next round of the cup, but up next, it's a massive game against Manchester United. This one's going to be at Old Trafford as well, boys, and guess what? Manchester United is sitting top of the league. After current years, you wouldn't have imagined that that was going to happen in this save. We are second. This will breach the gap within 2 points for us at the top of the table. That's how big this game at Old Trafford is. Bakayoko can bring this down. It's going to be my option here. It's Bonnie. Bunny's the option. Bunny with a shot. It's a good save. We were offside, though. First foray forward for us. All domination of possession right now is Manchester United. We knew they were going to play that way. They're going to dominate the ball. We absolutely understand that. We just need to make sure that when we get through, when we get opportunities, we can try and score them. Bunny. Over the top. Can I find Bakayoko? It's going to be really hard for Bakayoko today because he is up against Alphonso Davies. Go on then, Bunny. Start making a run. It's a weird deep ball. That was a really weird deep ball. It was never going to get to him. And we've got a man staying down. Looks like it's Maddison. It's a shame I've got so many cams that I could choose to play in that position. Xerxes. Inside to Mount. Well blocked. Now, it was James Maddison who did pick up that injury. He's going to come off now for Angel Gomez. I kind of am hoping it's not a long one, though, because he's had a really good season. He's in really good goal-scoring form. So for him to now all of a sudden to be out for a long time, this wouldn't be good for me. Definitely won't be beneficial. Bakayoko. Am I going to be able to swing that one in towards Adeyemi? Really have the height. Can I just try and find a way through here? Angel Gomez. Pull it back. Ah, if I'd have just found Adeyemi. I'm really struggling to break Manchester United down, and obviously they're dominating the ball. So I'm hoping for a bit more from the boys in the second half. Oh, they made a mistake. They've given the ball up. It's going to be Bunny piling through, and Nana will save it. He just did not get the angle on it, Bunny. I thought he was going to hit the back of the net there. I thought that was easily going to be 1-0. I don't think they're going to make many more of those mistakes. It was De Ligt with the mistake, which just played straight into my hands. That might be a red card right there for Xerxes. It is. Right through the back of Murillo. What an idiot. That really does give us a chance now to go on and win this match. But we're not going to get many better chances, are we, than that opportunity for Bunny. So hopefully, can kind of tidy this up now. There's plenty of time left on this clock for us to work with. Ooh, this could work. Play that inside. Angel Gomez through. Angel Gomez through. Straight at Nana again. Play back across to Bunny. Probably was the play there for us. Again, we're having little chances now, but none of them really coming good for us at this moment in time. But I'm happy with the pressure we're putting on. Manchester United are still just trying to keep the ball, but it's becoming a bit easier to press them considering they've got a man less. Some big subs for us then. Let's see if any of these boys can have an impact. I'm playing Son up top. You guys have suggested it a few times. Let's see what happens with Son up top. Imagine he goes and scores now. Oh, I'd be over the moon. That is going to work out nicely. And then the ball over isn't. The ball over never is. They've got too much height in the back line. They need to not even look for that ball over. Sarr, though. Potential shot for him. Oh, that's just beyond the post. He's got Destiny in a good position, but we don't have Son in a good position there. Although Destiny Doji's going to find himself back in a good spot. And then it's just, can we work something here? I don't know if we can. Slide it in. It's just really hard to break them down, man. They've got a brick wall. And it's so far, I haven't been able to chisel enough bricks off it. They're proving to be very difficult. Oh, we've stolen that. Is that a good ball? Oh, no, it's terrible. It's a terrible pass over to Son. Oh, big mistake again. This time, Son picks it up. Son, he's going to score right at the end of the game. We are going to be in this title race, boys. We are absolutely in this title race. We are going to crush Manchester United dreams, and you know I love that. At Old Trafford, they played so well. They defended so well. I had to press so frantically for the entirety of this game, but mainly since they were a man down. Finally, Son up top. He bags a goal for us, and probably one of the most important goals of this season, at least so far. Gomez wins it back, and then look at this. Son slots it home beautifully. And there's barely time for them to kick the football as well, which makes this one absolutely perfect. We will get a big-time win here at Old Trafford. Unfortunately for us, though, this great run of wins just could not continue. They even had a man sent off in Mukiele, but in the 88th minute, Brentford go ahead and beat us. But it wouldn't be all doom and gloom. Bunny's back in the goals. Van der Ven we won as well. And we end this month by beating Burnley. And that set of results is going to see us sat right here, neck and neck, on points with Manchester United. They've gone on a little bit of a bad run since we handed them a defeat. And Manchester City are in this race. Liverpool are in this race as well. So this is by no stretch of the imagination as being like, yeah, we're firmly in this. Nobody's in the driver's seat. There is a point between four teams. And, you know, we're better than all the rest. There's 7-point then gap between the rest of us and Chelsea. The biggest issue that I find with this one, and probably that we're going to find with this one, is Manchester City, Liverpool have definitely got better squads. And if they can get a run going, wow, they're going to be special. But the sheer fact that we're in a title race we should be applauded for that. At least. And I've got to say, I have to say it, lads, considering how hectic of a month this is in general, to have only lost twice, I will absolutely take it. I will take that rolling into January, where our fate will be decided in the Champions League, and we take on Inter Milan again, which I'm not excited to do, but at the same time, a victory against them would be absolutely huge, and I'd feel pretty good about myself if we could beat them. But this January month is just as big. There's Chelsea in here. You can't see it because my big head is in the way. But Champions League fate will be decided. Basically, we're through. The fate that's going to be decided is, are we going through and not playing that extra round? Which I would absolutely love to do. I have 2 more cup games in this month, so we're probably not going to do all this month in this episode. But I am going to fly through a good chunk of it. You know, it's going to give you guys a little bit of time to get options in for January, maybe. But I have been doing the longer episodes. I know that. But now that we have an editor on board, I was doing those longer episodes. Like, listen, come in, boys. Talk to me. I was doing those longer episodes basically because I was doing all the editing and I didn't have time to edit 3 or 4 times a week to do 3 episodes a week or whatever, or do anything like that. And we've been struggling to have 1 out a week. Whereas I think if we're going to short a chunk these, it's going to make it a lot easier to get them out. But we're still going to pack as much information. I mean, look how many games we just played in that last month. But nonetheless, we're going to tick into January. We're on the 2nd, and I'm going to have to start formulating plans of what the hell we got, because I genuinely don't even know what I'm going to do with this squad in January. I genuinely don't. I've got little to no idea of what I think I should do with a team. All in all, I am very tempted to just let the team run at it. I'm kind of tempted to let Brennan Johnson go, but I am tempted to just let the team run at it. There's certainly players here, if we go to the stats, that I'd like to get involved in games more. Noosa's one of them. If we didn't have Brennan, Noosa then would cover both sides and I'd get him involved in matches a lot more. So that's definitely something. We've noticed the drop-off of Son this season. He's played a lot less, but we've got a lot less output from him. And that is probably why he's played a lot less. And then you see Karim Adeyemi comes in and we get a lot more out of him. But the rotation has been strong this year. But we're starting to see the team that's going to take shape and take form to carry us through in the Champions League. And I now have to make some decisions based on how much people are playing, whether they should be carried through. And that's really difficult for me to do. So I'm definitely about to go stick the kettle on and start making some ideas up. But we're going to have some cool games as well in this month. Before we do any of it, let's do the hashtag Ask Yorkies. And the first hashtag Ask Yorkie is going to be, when Son leaves, could we give Adeyemi or Brennan Johnson the number 7? Now, I think we've all just gathered there in that last bit that it's at this stage, it's not going to be Brennan Johnson. But could I see myself giving Adeyemi the number 7? Yeah, I mean, it's not as common, is it, in English football or just in football in general for you to retire shirt numbers. So someone always will take on that mantle. And it's going to be a big mantle to take on. Replacing Son is not easy by any stretch of the imagination. But Adeyemi is having a good year so far, especially for his first year. I'm hoping he'll settle down just a little bit more. But I could see him. I could see him having the number 7 maybe in the future. The next hashtag Ask Yorkie after that is going to be a bit off topic. Well, yeah, I don't mind any kind of question. I will just always try and answer them if I think they're relevant to the video. How's Spurs season going in real life? I believe being a Spurs fan is entertaining to say the least. Also, I prefer more than 4 episodes per career. Just feels more like action. So I do kind of get this. I mean, we did a vote. We didn't do a vote on how many episodes there'd be per the career mode, but we did do a vote on doing more longer episodes so there's more content for you to consume when you do actually get a video from me. I still want quite long episodes for there to be a lot of content, because when I sit down and record these, I like the Let's Play series. It's the kind of content that I like to watch. If I'm being honest, it's a bit selfish, but I prefer longer videos and more longer form content when I'm sitting down and playing the game and watching. So I kind of want to do the same in terms of what we do on YouTube. But I am probably going to start slowing down the seasons a little bit. Maybe I do blast through it a little bit too quickly, and that can kind of be a bit off-putting because you guys will probably prefer the old school approach. Anyway, I'd love to hear your ideas. But anyway, Tottenham in real life, absolutely loving them. I think Ange is building this puzzle, and hopefully eventually he will get it all right. I always think when I see a team playing great football, I always think of Bielsa at Leeds. It's not going to work all the time. You're going to have your ups and downs, but I tell you what, as a fan, it's going to be exciting and exhilarating, and it's going to be very, very thrilling when you have those highs. The highs are going to be very high. So, yeah, I really like what he's doing to the team. I like what he's bringing to the team, and I've actually enjoyed Tottenham played quite a bit recently. I maybe shouldn't watch them too much because the last 2 times I've watched them, you've lost. So maybe I should probably just watch you on Match of the Day. But yeah, I really like Ange in general. I like him as a person, and I like what he did at Celtic. So yeah, I think you guys, you got a good one there. And I think it'll just be continuous building because there was a lot to change when you look at what Spurs was before, especially when we start talking about Son and Harry Kane and stuff. Those are big gaps to try and fill. The next hashtag, Ask Yorkie, after that is going to be, your series is always perfect. Thank you very much. Pat myself on the back. It doesn't need any more help, but he thinks it's time to cash in on Son. So I'm going to instantly say we're not going to do that because I can't take the hate in the comments section if I was to do that. But let's be honest, he's already started being phased out of the team a little bit this season. So it's not the end of the world. He's kind of accepting as well of a role where he's playing a little bit less. And I'm all for that because I need him to play a little bit less. He suggested a few players. Some I haven't scouted. Danny Olmo is one that I definitely will scout. I can't really make an opinion until I scout him, but I will do. And Alex Benea from Villarreal as well is a player I very much like. So we will get him scouted. But a player we do have scouted is Florian Wirtz, who he suggested. And I don't know what to do about Florian Wirtz because while he's still at Leverkusen, this guy suits us down to a T. Do we break the bank next season? That would be my question. There's going to come a point where we have to spend big on someone, or we kind of make that decision at some point, if it next season. If not, I have been looking because I think next year we're going to tear stuff up a little bit more. Madison's getting older. He'll be 31, 32 next season. We haven't decided what we're doing with Kulusevski. I'm going to be honest, this is probably his last season. So I have been thinking who we can bring in to freshen it up. Angel Gomez I love, but maybe Sudakov could be that player. I just feel like he adds something there at Cam, and the fact that he's so good in front of goal is what is making me go, right, this is a different kind of Cam, and he's going to be like a second striker, and I feel like we might need that right now. But honestly, great suggestions. Because I love Florian Wirtz. He's an absolute baller. He's going to be one of the best players in the world at some point. I firmly believe that, like, that's going to be the scenario we find ourselves in. But yeah, he would be a beast. I'm just not sure we can justify it. And last but not least, we do have another hashtag, Ask Yorkie. Yorkie, Archie Gray was caught drinking the night before the last game. What are your thoughts? I love your videos. It's an idea. I like this, right? I appreciate it. I like this. And yeah, man, I appreciate that chef life, man. Chef life is difficult. When your base average hours are like 50 a week compared to 38, it does make this a little bit more difficult. But we've got some help on board now. We've got Pat at the back of the editor who will be editor in this. And that made no sense in English, but we're here. I really, really like the idea of adding storylines in. And do you know what? We're going to add this one in. Archie Gray was out. He came into training pissed. He's been pictured in the nightclub. He's trying to be a celebrity. He's got too big for his boots. And we're going to give him... Let's say, what are we going to give him? I think the best way for us to go is definitely banning a player who's been in a scandal. And for this one, we're going to ban Archie for 5 matches. He's going to be fined his wages as well, by the way. But we're going to ban him for 5 matches. I can't use him for 5 matches. If you got any more of them, yeah, feel free to chuck them in. There's definitely a system we could work out with at some point. But thank you very much for the hashtag Ask Yorkies. I always appreciate reading them. I always genuinely... just love seeing the comments that come up on the videos. It doesn't have to be a hashtag Ask Yorkie. Your guys' support means a lot to me. Nail it at 10k, boys. You know what to do. Smash subscribe, hit like. Let's get back into this episode. First game of the January window then is this Brighton one. I'm going to do this sim again. I liked it last time. I thought it was a cool idea. I think we're going to try it a few more times. The reaction to it as well, there wasn't one. So I'm thinking that means that this was good at this stage. Now, I feel like we've got more than a good enough team out to get a victory here against Brighton. We should be in a position to beat teams like Brighton, but they are 7th in the league. Angel Gomez gives us the lead, though. What a way to start this game. I can't remember if I said this last time, but this mode needs us to score another goal. It's Bunny! Of course it's Bunny with the goal. This one's looking pretty good at this current moment in time, boys. We are 2-0 up. But we need a fast speed up. A fast forward is what I was going to say. So there's the same thing. But we need to speed up. You have it in 2K in their sim mode, and I really like it. I proper rate it. And you do kind of have it in Madden, I guess. The way you can jump in and you can sim quick. That's what we need here, because there's no other game speed than just this is the speed for sim. I think I'm going to make a video on this sim and then other game sims and why I believe that if they added more depth to this, we make it free. Yo, I'm back Yoko. We are so good, boys. We are such a good... Do you know what that means? I could just do this. I could just do this. Jump to result. 3-1. Absolutely battered Brighton. Things you love to see. Tottenham are marching towards the title, I'm telling you. But yeah, we're probably going to do a video at some point because if you haven't played these other games, man, their sim model is so good. Carabao Cup against Brentford next then, and I want to go through in this, so I'm firmly accepting that we might have to jump in at some point. Obviously, I've rotated the team for the Carabao Cup game. Makes the most sense. Are we clean in here? Oh, no, we're not. We are the home side, so I kind of expect us to do really well in this game. We've got Velez up top for this one, and they're not Bakayoko either, so, like, the 2 goal scorers aren't in this game, but Angel Gomez is still in there, our number 15. Oh, that's great to Velez. Oh my God, Angel Gomez is so damn good, man. This time with the assist. This could be a shaky one for us in terms of the back line, though, because it's not the strongest of back lines for us, but I still think bringing in Hilgers, 79 overall, he's still so good that it's passable. Like, he would be a starting centre-back for everybody below 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th in this league. So the fact that he's rotation for us and he's happy to be rotation for us, in my opinion, is absolutely clutch. Is that a good opportunity? It's not. He's going to be offside. This could be an opportunity this game as well to have Brennan Johnson getting some good positions and score some goals. We get close there, man. Adeyemi has actually bagged a few goals this season. Not the return I would have wanted, but look at Bakayoko. He took at least a season to settle. So at half-time, 2 shots to us, 1 to them. We are on top. But while it's only 1, it does make me nervous. There's not much time in this one, so conceding here would be huge. I think I'm going to actually jump in here, and I'm going to try and just hold on in this game. Just hold off and get us into the next round of this Carabao Cup, because we're very, very close to being down to, like, the wire. Is this going to be good? Kulusevski's strength there is insane. Kulusevski, he needs runners. Is that actually going to be a good ball on? It's not. It's not. I don't even know why I tried it. I should have taken it to the corner. I've not even listened to my own idea of why I'm jumping into this game. It's all about the game management now. Controlling this one. We got to rotate as well. And let's take our victory. And a potential opportunity of winning a trophy. It's been 3 seasons. We need a trophy here. It's been a lot longer for Tottenham. But we need a trophy. Thiago! Oh, what a save. Vicario just bailed Hilgers. Oh, my God. I might have come on and made things worse. Win the header. Win the header! Oh, I'll get it clear. Do I get it clear? I don't. There's moments left on this one. Luca's going to pump it forward. Surely this whistle is going to be blown. Thank you, referee. We go through to the next round of the Cup. Here's Manchester City. Aren't messing around. Camavinga signs for 141 million. Manchester City getting some deals done. Have we seen anything else like absolutely crazy in terms of any transfers here early on in this window? It's not looking like it. I'm pretty happy to see our players stay. We got one for Brennan Johnson here for Burnley, and one for Destiny Udogie from Atletico Madrid. Absolutely turned down the Udogie one, but Brennan Johnson leaving. I feel like you guys will be really upset, and he's been so good in real life. I think the way the save panned out, though, you know, with the injury and how all of that has happened, that's proper derailed Brennan Johnson's career. And I'm just, I don't know what we do. I'm going to keep him for now. I don't want the backlash from the media, but I do feel like his time's close to being up. We've also received an offer here from Aston Villa for Archie Gray. I'm going to turn all of them down. I really like Archie Gray. I want to build around him. He's still only 20 and English. So, I mean, the sky's the limit for him. We're going to do this FA Cup game next up then. I don't care about this one as much. I'm still going to put a very strong 11 out there because we rotated for the last game. So we don't particularly have to rotate for this one as well. So I'm actually going to go with that 11. And I'm going to quick sim this one. I don't care about this cup as much, But I would have liked for us to have still got a good result. Newcastle do have a beastly squad. Gordon, Gumaraya scoring for them. Bakayoko for us and Son. Chukwueze scored the winner in the 89th minute. This has to be one of the key reasons, boys, why I really like the media on this year's game. The Athletic here are reporting, and they're good. I like the Athletic. The beginning of the season, few expected Bunny to shine like he does right now. Man found a way to polish a diamond. And it is, to be honest, all due to my management and my ability as a manager, why Bonnie has been so good this year. So I just want to put that out there. Also, we're playing Newcastle again. This is going to be the third time in this episode, and I think in the space of 3 weeks, the third time, we will have come up against Newcastle. But I don't want to drop points in the league, so I'm going to play this one. Now, I'm praying this run of form we seem to be having against Newcastle is going to continue in this game then. We've gone full strength 11, but their team is so good, man. And I don't care about the FA Cup game. I care more about the league. I remember they signed Sesko. God, that's a player you guys really wanted me to get. I'm actually really glad we got Bonnie though instead. But still, he would have been unbelievable. He would have been so good, and he's been so good for them when I've played against him. So he's gonna make me a little bit nervous playing against him today. Is that a ball onto Gomez? It is. Whip it in. Couldn't whip it in. And keep it though. And just kind of, can I create something here? Can Bakayoko turn? He can't. Bakayoko! What a save from Chevalier. I cannot believe how good of a save that was. Let's get that one up. Back here. Oh, that's lovely. Behind to Bonnie. That's a hard volley to hit. Fair play, man. I gave him a lot of damn work to do there, didn't I? But this is a bright start. But we always have a bright start against Newcastle, and then it crumbles. So I'm hoping that's not going to be the same scenario. We beat them 1-0 in the league last time out, obviously. I was in this episode. I can feel it. I can feel it. We could do it again. The EMA. Picked out that overlap. Bakio. Oh, no, never mind. Angel Gomez! Oh, he's going to be off. He's going to be off. Oh, my God, though. That was some damn finish. He was a mile off. I was going for Bakayoko. I was going for Bakayoko because Angel Gomez was off. He's so far off. But what a well-taken goal that really was. The EMA again. Aiming for that ball over. This time I'm going to take a touch with Bonnie. Man, Augusto is too quick. We have to remember that when we're trying to use that ball there with him. He is too quick. Arieme wants the overlap. He's got it. He's found it clean through to Destiny Udoji. The goalkeeper saves it again. Back to Arieme. Couldn't do anything with it. So the pressure is all Tottenham early. But they could make us pay. They've got so much pace on this pitch with Chukwueze and Gusto and Gordon. I mean, like, they needed any more pace signing Chukwueze, but they have it, and this is something to be worried about, but not that from Joe Linton. Bakayoko, centrally there to Angel Gomez. He wants Arieme. Not going to get him. Destiny Doji's putting in a bit of work here out wide, and now can I start to question, can you work it in? But that's not the ball I was looking for. Really frustrating. And that out ball there to Gordon could be absolutely disgusting, and he does keep it in, and he goes beyond Pedro Porro. Just get to him. Just get to him. Well in, Pedro. Great recovery. I made a great mistake. I pressed the wrong button, and I'd made a great mistake, and I think the Bakayoko's about to get a red card, and he could be out for games. Yep. He's going to be out for several games, and this match was actually going well for us. Not now. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed it as if I was trying to clear. Oh, that's so frustrating. Bakayoko red carded before we even get out the first half. And that's going to leave gaps now for Newcastle to exploit. I can't even sub and make that change. Malagusto already trying to create a gap. Sesko. What a block from Howard Bellis. But the danger isn't over. We'll get away with it in the end. It's going to be a counter-attack now, that's for sure, if we do manage to score. Go on then, Adeyemi. You should be quick enough, but his touch. What's his touch? Letting him down there. Angel Gomez. Ah, it's too late. Adeyemi. Oh, did he time that right? He didn't. Can he loft that one in? He does, but Bonnie isn't going to win it. He actually isn't that good with his head. Pedro Porro. That's a Bonnie. Bonnie was kind of asking Adeyemi to do anything but that. Chukwueze's found space. And lots of it to run into. Oh, I've messed up. Sesko, well blocked. Don't let Gordon shoot. Good big block again. Pedro Porro gets to it. The boys are fighting to stay in this right now. And we're just about doing it. But this is going to tire us out massively. Bakayoko letting the side down with that tackle. Oh, this is a tough game. This is a very tough game now. And I think we're going to struggle to create any chances. But if we take a point from this, with a man off, with the amount of time that Newcastle's had to work, that's got to be a plus. Yeah, mate. Trying to turn on the Jets. He does. Give them a red. Make it even. Give them a red. It's not going to be. It should only be a yellow for Guimaraes here at the start of the half. But Adeyemi can run at players, and he's a problem when he does. I don't think he got injured there, right? And I just saw it flash up for the sub. No, he didn't. He didn't get injured. Thank God. Reinders wins it. Plays the ball up to Adeyemi. They're going to let him run. They do, but his touch is just a bit wild. He just, like, holds the ball a little bit too much in front of himself. Can win it back like that, but... yeah. Now, with Bakayoko being off the pitch, I'm actually going to take off Angel Gomez. It's not particularly what I want to do, but if we're going to win this, it's going to be on the counter-attack, and it's going to be with width. So I'm going to put Nusa there on the right-hand side, and hopefully, when we get those breaks now, we can do something with these two pacey wingers. Oh, that's a great ball behind. And is that another red? Oh my God, is this another red? There's 2 reds in this game. Van der Ven is off the pitch. But what else was I supposed to do? Gordon was clear through. Oh my God. This one we have to make a sub for. Oh, I cannot believe 2 reds. Okay. I don't know what we do here. I genuinely... I don't know what we do. I'd like to fight and stay in this one. I'm going to bring Hato on for Sarr. Sarr's played so well, I feel for him. And yeah, we are 2 men light, boys. 2 men. Can you see him red or what in this game? Oh, my God. Gordon's going to go for it. Surely, surely, surely. And oh, that's why he's there. Oh, don't let him have another. Oh, big save for Cario. They have absolutely loads of time to work as well, boys. It's only the 53rd minute. They have so much time to work in this game. And there it is. It was only a matter of time. It's weird that it's Sven Botman with the goal. But you can't... 2 red cards. There's not much you can do with that. And Newcastle being my bogey side, it's going to continue by the looks of it. It's not changing anytime... Oh, is that a good ball? It's a good ball. It's a good ball. Bonnie. Pull it back. Oh, he needs help. Botman, that were a foul. Give him a pen. No. Oh, take out at this stage. I will take absolutely anything. Let's whip in a corner. Put it kind of there. Joe Linton's going to win the header. They've got the speed and the physicality. I genuinely can't get over how good this Newcastle squad is. You might even jump to the sim, to be honest with you, if they get another, because with 10 men, it's going to be near impossible to get back into this. What a tackle. Howard Bellis. Beautiful. He brings it forward. And can he play the correct pass? He can't. He couldn't get the power on it for Nusa. He's going to get another chance, though. Oh, no. Pedro Porro's going to get the chance. Yeah, Nusa. Oh, he's stolen it. Nusa. He's stolen it. Nusa, big moment. Oh, he's absolutely done him. He scores the goal. It's 1-1. We are 2 men shy on this pitch. And Nusa comes on and has the biggest moment so far he's had in a Tottenham shirt. What a finish. That was goalkeeper physics. A little bit weird, but we will take that. I'm going to bring on Velez now as well. Oh, what a huge moment that is. And that all is down to the hard work of Howard Bellis. And of course, Nusa getting in that position and scoring. But Howard Bellis had a huge play in that. Do you know what? I'm tempted to actually not play a striker right now. And to secure ourselves to try and get a win. And, oh, I've messed up. I've messed up. I've messed up. Have I messed up? I've messed up. Hato up against Sesko. Somebody get there. Somebody get there. Anybody get there? Sesko, he's off. Oh, my God. We survive. Right, to try and hold on to this game, we're changing the tactic up. This is what we're going for. It's not ideal. I completely understand. But maybe, just maybe, this will work and help us hold on. That's what you want to see, right? That's exactly what you want to see. Sesko's coming off. Dusan Vlahovic is coming on. So, that's just, to be fair, that makes it a lot easier for us. Their fresh striker that they're about to bring on the pitch is Dusan Vlahovic. You just did everyone. Gordon. Oh, I just feel pain inside my soul. Gordon will score nearly instantly after the change, and Newcastle are back in the lead. Yorkie inside. Can he do? Turn on the jets. Karim, turn on the jets. Fires off a shot. I mean, at least we're having the odd shot. But this one's going to be so heartbreaking because I actually think we might have won this. You take away the 2 red cards. Both of them a bit stupid, to be fair. But you take away both the red cards and we might have actually won this game. Well, there's still a bit of time on the clock. Well, there's time on the clock. I feel like we could score. That was a better ball over to Noosa, maybe. But can we win this one? Fellas, win it. Heads it down. Karim. I mean, at this stage, you just have to do it all on your own. And Karim Adeyemi wants to do that. Karim Adeyemi does want to do that. It's 2-2 against Newcastle. We are down to 9 men, and yet we still have this fight inside us that you just can't knock. What a goal. Does he megs him? I don't think he actually does. The legs are too tight there. They're too closed. But what a goal from Adeyemi. Good ball over from Velez. One last time, can we hold on in this match? This has been insane. And we've really counted on some big-time plays here. Oh, man. Imagine we went on and won this. Imagine we went on and won this. This would be absolutely insane. But it's doable. 5 minutes added on. I can't believe they got 5. Can't believe they got 5. We need to stop this here. We need to stop this here. And Pedro Porro does well. It goes out. Let's just try and get this clock to tick down a little bit here. I thought they were going to go to Joe Linton. Genuinely thought that was definitely to Joe Linton. It is now. Can he do? Oh, Pedro Porro nearly gets there. Oh, Gordon's in behind. Oh, no. It's Heartbreak Hotel for Tottenham. Can you believe it? It's 3-2. I'm going to applaud nothing in this game but the fight that the team has shown. The 2 goals were great. I mean, we really have shown just so much fight. Because you look at the squad that we are coming up against. To do this with 9 men, it's just devastating. It's just devastating that it happens in that manner, but we are going to lose to them. I mean, there is no time on this clock. We kick the ball. It's full-time whistle. Oh, Newcastle will beat us 3-2. We have 2 suspensions now for the next games, and it's 2 of our biggest players. Those results as well can actually be quite costly when you're in a title race, because we were top of the league, boys. We were top of the league, and that result really hurts us because it's going to give Manchester United and Liverpool an opportunity to gain back on us now. But that, boys, that's where we're going to leave it. We are halfway through this transfer window. There is still some business potentially for us to do. But to see what that business is going to be, you're going to have to wait for the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. I enjoyed recording it. I can't believe we ended on that insane Newcastle game. That was madness. I just want to say once again, as per usual, thank you very much for the support, boys. I'm really enjoying the series. I hope you guys are as well. Take care, and I will see you for the next one.